Welcome back to Discussing Comics. I'm Kyle.
I'm Clarence.
And on this episode, we're going to be talking about Captain America, or Captain Nazi, or Captain Hydra, or Captain Red Skull, or whatever you want to talk about. It's what Marvel has done recently with Captain America. So, other than listening to me, what do you know about what's been going on?
I can say the biggest thing about it is more or less about the comic and more about people shouting from rooftops at how much they hate it, and they want to never do Marvel again, or they're never going to read Captain America and all the other stuff because of the way they portrayed
it. So, so if you were to say the Red Skull was a bad character who was around, his story focuses on World War II and beyond, or any of Captain America's traditional foes, and say, oh, well, we're going to try to make them sympathetic, that might be a little bit more realistic or believable than taking someone who literally wears a patriotic red, white, and blue called Captain America and say, oh, well, guess what? He's been bad all along. And without really being political here, do you think that the current political climate in the U.S. has had any impact on that story? That is a creator's way of trying to tell their own either agreement or objective with the climate?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I see where you're going. I think you could take it, either way.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert if you've not read Secret Empire, but basically what we're talking about is a cosmic cube was used by the Red Skull, and again, spoiler warning, but a cosmic cube named Cubic, a sentient cosmic cube, was taken by the Red Skull and used on Captain America to rewrite his history, and basically made him as a child become a member of Hydra, which is in many people's eyes another parallel to the Nazi Party.
But again, you're doing it in story, so therefore you can't just say, oh, why are they doing this to my character, blah, 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 he's been bad the whole time. No, they're doing it through the
But they did. But see, here's where they really screwed up, in my opinion.
Okay, let's hear it.
They took it one step further. They said not only had the Cubic character made him bad, because that was a too easy of a way to undo things, they said, oh, well, what really happened was, it wasn't that the Cubic made him bad. Back in the 40s, there were some heroes that used another cosmic cube, or maybe the same cosmic cube, to take the original bad Captain Steve Rogers, who would become Captain America, and make him from bad to good, and all she did was restore him back to what he was.
Oh, God.
So you took away any semblance of redemption.
Yeah, agreed.
So my question then becomes, is Captain America redeemable?
Well, it depends on which one is the real one.
Okay, so if they're saying, so what if he takes over Hydra, takes over S.H.I.E.L.D., and in turn basically takes over the U.S., and that's what's going on in Secret Empire. What if in turn, as he does all of this, he kills people, he destroys, monuments, he does all these different things that is really, really bad. How then do you redeem him?
Well, so like if, say, they took a character like Hitler, and we just say if by some chance we knew him as being a good person, being like the world's leader, blah, 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 the best from Germany, whatever. And then you hear this story about, this is the truth of how it really happened, which we have now. I think that would ultimately change your opinion of that person.
Okay.
And how do you redeem that? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can.
So here's my guess here. Okay. Something happened, and I had said on our audio podcast that I was not reading Secret Empire, but I admitted on our last episode that for the last 3 issues, I have been reading it. So while I don't know what happened at the very beginning, I do know that the cosmic cube was shattered, and that different factions are trying to collect the cube. Well, there's one piece of the shard that remains, and it is the sentient part who remembers Steve Rogers as he was before he was changed, before all of this started happening. The good Steve.
So at this point, there's nobody.
Nobody. As far as everybody knows, Steve is just a bad guy. He fooled them all and revealed his true colors. Nobody knows other than the Red Skull and whatever. To my understanding, knows all the back cosmic part of it.
That's interesting.
To my knowledge. So what do you think? Can he be redeemed?
I think that's a question for the audience.
So what do you think? Can he be redeemed? Is he irredeemable? Who knows? But knowing Marvel, and knowing that I've already seen the previews, that he will be back to his red, white, and blue self within a couple of months.
So you think they're going to go and retcon it all?
I think they're going to retcon it all.
None of it ever happened?
Yeah, this is another Dallas moment where Bobby's in the shower and, everything's happy.
Yeah.
I'm really showing how old I am with that one. So, all right. So anything else?
No.
All right. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the show. Let us know what you think about Captain America. Is he irredeemable? Is he not? Let us know. See you next time.